On June 12, Xbox did a presentation focusing on games they were going to release within 12 months, with most of them coming to Game Pass day one. PC Gaming Show also had announcements on their stream, so let's talk about the ones I think are the most interesting. Some of the games that caught my attention on the PC show were Tactical Breach Wizards, a turn-based strategy about wizards busting rooms with criminals. Potioncraft is finally leaving early access. I really liked the game when they released a demo and look forward to playing the full game now. Agent 64 was a great announcement. It is a surprise that no developer tried to fill the GoldenEye shoes for so long. I hope to see more of this game in the future. The PC show went for too long in my opinion. They are at their best when they make their shows last at around 2-hour mark. Much more than that it becomes a slog. Xbox opened with a gameplay trailer for Redfall. While it wasn't a bad presentation, I think it focused too much on standard shooting rather than the character's unique abilities. Even more so since we quickly saw a skill tree that implied a lot of customization. I like the reality bending areas near the end of the trailer, which are clearly reminiscent of the void areas in Dishonored. Let's hope that Arcane does a better job at showing the game in the next stream. I commented on a previous video that the only way Silksong would show up on the conference was if it was on a Game Pass deal, and that's exactly what happened. Coming day one for Xbox on Game Pass was a huge win for Microsoft. I'm happy that Silksong showed up and I'm now counting the days for it. I think this was the first time Blizzard showed up to a E3 conference, though this is probably the worst moment for it given everything that is happening with the company. Overwatch 2 announced that it is releasing October 4th and is going free to play. That wasn't a huge surprise to be honest. Feels like the game died in the collective gaming mind. Moving to free to play looked like the right move to pull people back. The Junker Queen reveal was okay, but nothing really amazing. Diablo 4 revealed the Necromancer, plus more details about the places and challenges players will be facing on it. Honestly, I feel people would have been more excited had it not been for Blizzard's state right now. Obsidian showed Pentiment, a story-focused role-playing game in the same vein as Disco Elysium. Going for a medieval setting and visual style was a good call in my opinion, and I am interested in playing it. Obsidian also announced the official release of Grounded, which was about time. I will try to get into it again after it comes out on September. Other games that caught my interest were The Last Case of Benedict Fox, a stealth game on a sci-fi setting titled Ereban Shadow Legacy, and Wo Long, which seems to be a Neo kind of game set in the Three Kingdoms era. I'd like to see more of these games before forming an opinion though. JRPG fans on Xbox also had a huge win when Phil came out to announce that Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal are all coming to Xbox consoles and also PC.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starfield was the obvious show closer. Todd took us through the game for 15 minutes, starting with an attack against pirates raiding a station and showing us a few of the things we will be doing, like extracting resources and lockpicking. The shooting was standard Bethesda, passable but not amazing, which is why I think they wasted too much time on the shootout. People who play Bethesda games aren't there for the gunplay. Todd talked way too quickly about the character creation and role-playing aspects such as background and perks unlocked through leveling, which I feel should have gotten a bigger focus on the presentation. We also got shown some of the factions that we could join, mainly Constellation, a group of explorers trying to figure out the origins of mysterious alien objects spread around the galaxy, which is going to be the main quest of the game. There will be also the possibility of building outposts and staff them in order to gather resources. Though I wonder if the NPCs we will be recruiting will all be randomly generated, or if there will be a few actual characters among the random generated ones. Speaking of building, we will also be building our own spaceship, and what was briefly shown looked very in-depth and felt like building a good spaceship will require a lot of consideration from the player, especially considering there will be space battles. Though to be fair, the fights seemed a bit clunky and not particularly difficult. We will also be recruiting a crew for the ship, though again I wonder if there will be proper NPCs among the randomly generated crew members. Todd also talked about 1,000 worlds to visit, though given that most of it will be randomly generated, I think a lot of these worlds will probably be boring or just look like other worlds you visited before.
We can't wait to see what you find.
These were my thoughts on this year's Not E3. What do you thought of it this year? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in the next video.